Love's Labors, Only Slightly Singed. By Novalotypo. Read by My Lost and Found. Summary. Every day in the workshop is a good day. Every day in the workshop means ideas, creativity, chaos, explosions, sweat and blood, and maybe even tears if things were really exciting. More explosions if things get really, really exciting. What's not to love? Oh, and there's the occasional client or two. Heroes come and go, like the thrum of the machines. Like heartbeats, they stutter, and they stroll in and out, and they're crazy in a dumb way, and they make for the most spectacular fun. Yaoyorozu Momo? Oh, now that should be fun. This fic is 2,000 words and 1 chapter. As always, the link to this fic is in the description. And now, on with the story. It begins, as always, with a request. "Excuse me," Ponytail Girl from the sports festival says, standing at the entrance of the workshop, shuffling her weight nervously from one foot to the other. Her hands are clasped in front of her, in a manner that suggests it's her first time making a request. And, oh-ho, this should be very interesting. "Why, hello there, hero!" May's tools hit the table with a resounding clack of metal on metal. Flipping her goggles up, she wipes the sheen of sweat off her forehead and extends a gloved hand, smiling brightly. "You must be a new client. I remember you from the sports festival. That bird boy really wiped the floor with you." Ponytail Girl's jaw drops, as if May just took a hammer to her face. It's not often that May actually bothers to remember people, so Ponytail should be honored. Is that what her expression is saying? Whatever. Not important. After a few more moments of shock, silence, Ponytail Girl clears her throat and composes herself. "I was wondering about costume upgrades," she says. "And wonderful. Excellent. That's the perfect excuse to abandon Power Loader's boring suit repairs. Any power suit that lacks missiles isn't a power suit at all." "Then you've come to the right place." May grabs the hand she's been denied and shakes it up and down vigorously. Ponytail makes a sound of surprise as she's pulled forward and into the workshop. "I'm Yaoyorozu Momo," Ponytail says, in what's probably supposed to be a clear, confident voice, that instead comes out shaky and unsure. "I apologize for the lack of notice, but I found myself encountering more difficulties than I anticipated." "Difficulties, you say?" Ponytail, Yaoyorozu, flushes, but manages to say, "I asked other support engineers, but none of them thought my request was reasonable." But May doesn't care how reasonable a request is. The fact that it's been rejected so many times means that Yaoyorozu has some ludicrous idea that no one in their right mind would even consider taking. Which obviously means May has to get her hands on it before someone else realizes that the most preposterous ideas are also the most entertaining. May's taking this request, even if it kills her. It's not unlikely, since Power Loader explicitly told her not to put any requests on hold during his absence. Ha! Rules. Creativity's executioner. "I'm very interested," May tells Yaoyorozu, swiping random bearings off a chair and offering it to her. Yaoyorozu hesitantly takes a seat. She flinches when May slams down her 500-page notebook onto the desk. "So," May flips to a new page, marked by a sticky note and a coffee stain. "What do you need? What are we working with?" Yaoyorozu's eyes were wide. "Why, yes, of course. Let me start by saying that my quirk allows me to create whatever I wish using my fat cells." May's head jerks up. "Anything?" "Anything I understand the chemical composition of, yes." "You're going to be helping me in this lab whenever you have spare time," May demands, eyes glinting with an unholy light that promises procedure prohibited by workshop safety guidelines. But Yaoyorozu either misinterprets, or ignores it. From there, Yaoyorozu launches into a description of her current costume and what she wanted when she first sent in the design. Mei nods feverishly as Yaoyorozu rambles, scribbling notes down. But it turns out that things are a tad more complicated than Mei first expected. My skin needs to be exposed for me to use my quirk, Yaoyorozu explains. So, the easiest way to improve my quirk is to increase the amount of bare skin my costume shows. Mei laughs. Have you seen your current costume? I insist, Yaoyorozu presses, and Mei can tell it's not the first time she's had to explain. To be fair, her request is ridiculous. Costumes are about enhancing quirks, yes, but more importantly, they're about safety. A good quirk and a shoddy costume can make for a rather spectacular splatter on a wall. A costume that has a, frankly, worrying skin-to-material ratio, not the pinnacle of safety. Even so, sounds like a challenge. Mei whips her pen off the page. Her coffee mug wobbles precariously. She catches it without looking. I'll do it. Give me a few weeks, and I should have your new and improved costume ready for you. In the end, Yaoyorozu leaves relieved, promising to check in when she can. The door slides shut. Mei blinks. She's never had the whole angel-devil shoulder crisis before, but this is certainly an issue, isn't it? You're the crazy girl Midoriya talks about, Strawberry Shortcake says tonelessly. I'm Hatsume Mei. Mei corrects cheerfully. You grabbed me while I was eating, picked me up, and held me over your head, and managed to escape Bakugo and Asui's combined attempts to stop you. Shortcake drawls, monotonous. Impressive, but crazy. I want to know why Yaoyorozu wants to change her costume, Mei says, getting directly to the point. Shortcake frowns disapprovingly. You're the one Yaoyorozu went to? After a short spiel on why Mei's superior to everyone else that Yaoyorozu could have gone to, Shortcake finally gives Mei the information she's looking for, probably eager to get back to enjoying his disgusting cold soba. Turns out, Yaoyorozu has something of imposter syndrome. Shortcake narrates something about a lack of confidence, a desire to be useful, feeling out of place, etc., etc. It's interesting and all, but then Shortcake says, I'm worried that she's just changing her costume to show us how devoted she is when it's already obvious. Wonderful. If Yaoyorozu's request is harmful to herself, then Mei can override it and knock some sense into her without feeling bad about it. After returning Shortcake to his panicked friends, Mei dives into her workshop, armed with new knowledge and so many new ideas. It's time to show Yaoyorozu what a genius engineer can do. What? Yaoyorozu asks flatly. Is that? Mei looks over her shoulder. 5 cans of Red Bull, 2 empty coffee cups, and 6 dirty coffee mugs sit on her table. It's been a while since she last bothered to clean anything up. Drinks? Are they all yours? Why, of course. Then, because Mei knows where this is going, if you attempt to take them away from me, know that I will be swift and merciless. There's an extended silence. Mei returns to attempting to pull her test fabric apart with her bare hands. So far, so good. Skin-tight suits are tricky, since there's always a loss of durability. But if Mei can get these fibers to knit together properly, she might actually be able to create an entirely new material. She can practically see the new patent waiting for her. Yaoyorozu says, I'll be back in a few minutes. Then she leaves, running out the door with a purpose. Mei ignores it. After all, the hero kids are out of their minds, and not in a good way. They're sort of ridiculous, the lot of them. Who doesn't like explosions? What? Mei asks, staring at the horrifyingly dainty teacup resting on a hideous floral-patterned plate. Is this? Yaoyorozu crosses her arms, unimpressed. It's tea, Hatsume. It smells like money, Mei objects, prodding the cup. She sniffs at the foreign, honey gold concoction. Is it safe to drink? If you're going to pursue your dream of a premature death by caffeine overdose, then please do it in a safer manner. Pushing a gold tin towards her, Yaoyorozu smiles. Please? Powerloader did say that client-engineer relationships were important. Mei cautiously takes the tin, shaking it, holding it overhead to look over it. Imperial gold tips. That doesn't sound cheap at all. Well, all right. To be fair, the tea isn't bad. Soothes her nerves, even. She doesn't notice the missing cans and cups until quite a while later. Despite their differences, rich girl versus genius engineer, Mei and Yaoyorozu managed to form a bond most people would consider friendship. Perhaps it's out of kindness or obligation, but small gifts began to appear on work tables. There's some sort of lotion Mei discovers to be hand cream, chapstick, a surprisingly durable and fireproof handkerchief, a new pair of welding gloves, and other assorted goods, ranging from food and drinks to shiny new tools. They're all very nice, and they fuel Mei's hoarding habits. Powerloader sighs whenever she knocks over her new pile of gifts. It happens often. 2 weeks into the project, Yaoyorozu walks into the workshop with a strange-looking box. It's shiny and black and has a gold plaque that reads Hatsume Mei on it. Take this, she says, almost begs, thrusting the box into Mei's hands. She seems exhausted and twitchy, which is fair, given that she experienced one of Mei's fantastic explosions firsthand yesterday. But also hilarious, because she's acting as if explosions are a rare, dangerous occurrence, when they're really more of a constant beat to the rhythm of the workshop. Please, just take it. You can put anything in here. It's fireproof, thermally insulated, and unnecessarily durable. So of course, the first thing Mei does is take a sledgehammer to it, followed by a flamethrower. When the haze of heat clears out, Mei slaps her bare hand against the interior walls of the box. All good. She stares at Yaoyorozu. Join the support department. Absolutely not, you maniac, Yaoyorozu says. That's a shame. Fair, but still, a shame. On the day that Mei calls Yaoyorozu to tell her that her costume's finished, Mei realizes that Yaoyorozu hasn't once looked at the design, only the materials. She's in for a surprise. Mei isn't even a little deterred when Yaoyorozu storms out of the changing room, no short of furious. This isn't what I asked for! She's practically red with fury, hands clenched, mouth in a thin line. And of course it isn't. An open-back sports bra with so much more support, open-palm fingerless gloves, elbow, wrist, and knee protection, practical shoes with no stupid heel, a belt placement that actually makes sense. Goodness, she looks far more suited for combat now, and far less likely to break her ankles while running, doesn't she? You asked for something that would make quirk usage easier, which implies that you need to be alive to use your quirk. The prerequisite for easy use of quirk is safety, which I prioritized. Mei holds Yaoyorozu's gaze, smiling brightly. Yaoyorozu's glare wavers. I thought I was getting through to you, Yaoyorozu says, softer. Mei huffs. These fledgling heroes really aren't smart at all, are they? You did, which is why I think you're an incredibly fun person and I don't want you to get killed. Silence. Yaoyorozu's eyes are as wide as they were when they first met. Oh, she simply utters. Oh, indeed, Mei huffs. Another silence follows, which is boring and sad, so Mei shuffles through her golden plaque box, grabs the tin of rich people tea, and slams it onto the table. No more weepy business, she declares, holding her chin high. Let's celebrate with your liquid money and go out for the greasiest, most unhealthy fast food we can find. Yaoyorozu stares. She looks down at her new costume, up at Mei, and then down at the tin of tea. She breathes in and smiles something genuine, tired, exasperated, but real. That sounds wonderful, she says, And would you look at that, power loader? Everything turned out just fine, even with a few explosions. Most importantly, Mei gets that patent. She calls it Yomomo fiber. She laughs for days as Yaoyorozu laments Mei's lack of sanity. And that's it for this fic. This is a lovely short little one-shot that uses like 2 underrepresented characters. I love Mei. She's like one of my top 5 characters. Crazy, insane, I love her. Legitimately part of the reason I'm going to school for engineering. Do not question my life choices, I question them enough. But I love her, she's amazing. And Momo is just so great. I love her so much too. Like, they just go together so well. Mei, literally insane, explosions everywhere. Momo, potential to be insane, able to create literally anything to fuel Mei's insanity. Perpetual loop of insanity. Momo makes Mei stuff. Mei gets crazy. That craziness makes Momo crazier, who then creates crazier stuff for Mei. It's great. I love them. The 2 of them are great together. Just, this is beautiful, beautiful friendship. And it's great. And I love it. And I hope you guys love it. And as always, the link to the fic is in the description. If you like this, go leave a kudos for the original author, and maybe even comment. And that's all for now. I will see you guys next time.